Me, Tyla, and somebody else are hosting an after party. I forgot what the place is called. I don't know. It's a lot going on.
You've been on the go since early this morning. How crazy is this?
It's been a crazy day, but I love it, though. It's one of those good days that you can actually come and you see your friends, you can get to dress. You know I love to dress up. I do. So to be able to be here with people I love and people I admire, people I haven't even met yet, it's really great. Yeah.
I've seen your clip of just singing down. What does it mean to you now to just have this moment to just do your art?
It's really special. I'm so overwhelmed by how it's connecting. I think that's the thing. It's been like that's sort of taken me, that people are wanting to hear the music and they're excited about it. It means a lot. And it took a lot of work, but I'm really glad that it's connecting. It means a lot. It's taken a long time to get here, so to be here means a lot.
What does it mean tonight for this theme? I think in this time, in our world, in our country.
Our fashion and our style, amazing. It's been a long time coming. I can't wait to walk up those stairs and shake Coleman's hand. I love him so much, and for him to be there is great. Like, it's a special thing.
How moved were you by that presentation of Ain't No Mountain High?
I was so emotional, and then I was like, let me just dance it off, because otherwise I'll cry and I'll not.
You know, I wonder, everyone talks about your explanation about the Kodak film, and that's been the greatest marketing. Did you know that that would do what it?
Oh, of course not. No. I just wanted folks to know that we were thinking about their viewing experiences, and I wanted people to know how many different options were available to them, and that it was something that we considered. You know what I mean? That was it. We had no idea it'll do what it did. No idea. Yeah. Did you know?
No, we poured so much into this film, and we had so much fun making it. It was almost a crime.
Yeah.
But so that the audience is, loving it just as much as we are is all we could ever ask for.
How do we get IMAX to keep it back in theaters longer? Because I couldn't even get the news.
That alone it's honestly fueling us that people are asking, like, the theater managers and saying, hey, can we keep this film in and see the film print more longer?
Going to the movies means everything to us. As a couple, our first date was Bring It On, and what was it 2000 or 2000? Yeah, like that was our first time going out. You know what I'm saying, as kids and holding hands and sharing popcorn. Our co-founder Savak Ohanian, he proposed to his wife in a movie theater. You know what I'm saying, so we all about it, and the fact that the pandemic and the strikes has kind of slowing that down. More material being available at home, better broadband speed has made it more difficult for people to want to leave the house, and to see people coming out and advocating for the experience. It's the greatest gift we can receive as filmmakers, to be honest with you.
When is the prequel coming on Smoking?
Oh my goodness, man, we just talking about this movie now.
Yeah. we're grateful for the moment we're in.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. How important was it for you to come out tonight for this theme?
Well, I was invited, which was kind of great. So I thought it was kind of nice for me to show up. And when Tom invited me, I didn't ask any questions. I said, whatever you put me in, because you know what you need to do. And he does, and that's why I love him, So this is what he did.
Great job. How important is this theme to you in this climate that we're in right now?
Well, let him try to get rid of us. We're not going anywhere. We've been here longer than most anybody. We're not going.
Tell me about not using a stylist and designing this yourself with a Nigerian.
You know what? I just find that nobody knows me better than me. And I always like to experiment and play and see what's going on. 1 second, Diana, let's take a second. Let's just take a second. Okay. Just a moment. You know what I mean? Because she deserves it. But yeah, I love that. And I also love finding new stylists and experimenting with all different kinds of people. And once I met Orange Culture, they were so happy to collaborate, and they really brought the vision together. So I'm beyond excited to wear them tonight.
And this is a moment overall for Black culture. People, what does it mean to you, particularly in this?
I don't know. What else can there be said? I mean, you don't really have to say anything. Super fine. You know what I mean? You really don't have to say much. You come, you show up feeling good in our skin, feeling good about who we are, knowing how we contribute. It's wonderful that it's being celebrated that way.
Also got to tell you, as a Dope Thief fan, how's it feeling to be back in Emmy conversation?
I don't know, I don't know. You just gotta be a part of it. You know how it is. You gotta show up. That's what we do. We show up. That's sometimes the hardest part, and showing up is the best part. So I'm glad to be here.
Are you showing up to any after parties?
No, there's a lot going on. I don't really know. I'm so tired. But maybe I'm amongst great people, so I'm sure I'll be pulled to quite a few.
I want to ask you about another reaction because you just made history. Where were you when you found out? What was your reaction?
Just profound gratitude, and so happy that I get to do what I love for a living. It's the only thing I know how to do, so thank goodness they're letting me do it and they're paying me to do it. For the Tonys, well, we have to work. I mean, that's the thing about Broadway performers. Yeah, this is my night off. Yeah, 8 shows a week is what we're doing, so we'll be doing a show that day as well. So how you prepare for it, you just try and have fun and enjoy the ride along the way.
Why was it important to show up tonight?
Oh, to support this, first of all, to support the arts in every possible way. And we remind ourselves, this is an incredible fundraiser for the Metropolitan Museum, and art is necessary. Art is resistance. Let's never forget that. And this particular, I think, I just saw that was Debbie. Deborah! She's too busy. She's too busy being pretty. But yes, I can't remember what I was saying. No, art is resistance, and in this day and age, the fact that that superfine black dandyism is what we are celebrating tonight, and uplifting and recognizing. Hallelujah.
How many hours?
How many hours? Hours and hours shot of the money long. No, definitely nights and days of tailoring and restyling and rewearing and figuring it out.
Do you have a second look tonight?
Girl, I'm going on tour. My first show's tomorrow. So I'm going to hope that I make that stage. That's all I'm focused on next.
How are you feeling about the tour?
I'm really excited for my tour. I just dropped my debut album, and I can't wait to have everybody in the real world singing it. It's just going to be so beautiful. I can't wait.
I heard you say you're wearing Alexander McQueen. How hands-on were you in designing your look?
Well, I'm working with the incredible Patty Wilson, and so she's so extraordinary and incredible at what she does that I really was just delighted to let her lead the way, and she seemed happy, and that made me happy, and I think that's how it should be. Yeah.
I heard you say the group chat is going. Yes. What after party are you headed to?
Oh gosh, well, it turns out there's 9, which seems really obscene. Because as a New Yorker, I mean, pretty much I'll go wherever, but that's a lot of ins and outs, We're trying to get it down to 3. There's major negotiations happening on the chat. Yeah.
We'll look out for it, though.
Okay, and I'll be seeing you there, I guess. All right.
Thank you. How special does this night feel for you as a stylist?
I mean, it feels so rewarding, so special to be here, to be celebrated, to have my culture celebrated. Not just my culture, but black people worldwide throughout history. This is groundbreaking, and I pray that it's the dawn of a new time for us in fashion.
What aspects of black dandyism were you most inspired by in the people you dressed tonight?
I mean, it was just the whole gambit. When I started reading the book throughout history, and we just hit we hit the 30s, we hit the 40s, we hit the 70s with Bianca Jagger, and it was amazing.
How do you then decide what you wear?
I decided last week because I had so many people to dress. I dressed almost 20 people, so it was kind of crazy. But the team really came through, and it's been amazing.
I need to know about this jacket.
This is LV. It's on brand with me. Snow flurries everywhere. And man, we just celebrating black dandyism.
Did you ever think you'd see a gala theme like this in your lifetime?
Maybe the first time I did it. But I don't know, we might be on 3 right now.
Now tell me, it's a lot of after parties to choose from. Which ones are you going to?
Oh man, you know what? First of all, when I leave here, I'm going to play Uno with my homeboy. Pharrell got a Uno party. So I'm going to play Uno with him because they got prizes, okay?
Cash prizes?
After that, Oh, man. I heard Rocky got a party. I hear GQ has one. And my homegirl, April. Man, we out all night.
You're a black woman, and this is Black Dandyism, and I got to come see you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very well.
You look amazing. Tell me about your look. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Ferragamo, and Max Davis and I collaborated on the look, and, he killed it. It's just some silk with some cashmere and a robe coat, so, yeah, it's feeling good.
Very Harlem Nights. It looks...
Yeah, I've been hearing that, so good.
How important or significant does the theme feel to you as a black man?
Oh, very significant. I mean, expressing ourselves has been the way we've been able to communicate and engage in change and conversation on a global stage for a long time. So it's nice to be able to pay homage to that. Like all the ancestors, were laying it down and expressing themselves through their fashion ever since we've been doing it. So I'm just glad to be here honoring that, and I'm happy about it.
And I want to ask, I think I've seen you on set doing some dance moves, Tiana Taylor, Aaron Pierre. How much fun are you having?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Me and Tiana were just talking about doing another one soon. So, yeah, y'all might see us doing it again. It's so fun, you know what I mean? So, good, wholesome fun.
Are you heading to any after parties?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll be at all of them. I'm going to stop by for a second.
What does it mean to have this theme for you at this?
Say again?
The significance of this theme this year and this time.
Man, we get to celebrate that really beautiful color black. People love black glasses and black shoes and black cars and planes and black devices and black everything. But tonight we get to celebrate the people. And when the people get dressed and when the people get fresh, with style and grace, that's amazing. Yes, it's an American thing.
I need to know how long that jacket took.
Over 400 hours and over 15,000 pearls.
Tell me, how many people are you dressing today?
2. I have Jasmine Tukes and I have Tiana Taylor. Jasmine, she'll have on what I call, she has on Harlem Nights. Okay, so she's going to be all in cream. So make sure you ask her who she's wearing. She'll tell you it's me.
Now, how long ago did you start working on these looks?
Some of them were last minute, but me and Tiana have been talking about it for weeks and weeks, maybe three months. Yeah.
Now, when you think about black dandyism, what was your first exposure to that kind of culture and context?
Well, I feel like I've been dressing the dandies like my whole career. There is a time in Malcolm X's life when he was a dandy, in the Rosewood Ballroom, and it's identity, and that's really how we tell the story of how, the times change and we move through this culture, through dandyism. It's a big part of it, and that's who we would admire in our families, of our friends. And it's very important that we bring black diasporic identity to the Met Gala. Very important.
How long has it been in the works for you to style Damson?
Oh, it's been fantastic. He's incredible. He's a star. And this is the beginning of his stardom.
How did you figure out this big reveal?
Well, I have a great team around me, but also Damson figured it out. He said, let's do this, let's do that. He just pulled up in his car out front.
How are you feeling? This has to feel like a culmination of your life.
Man, I'm feeling great. I'm really honored in this moment. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, how are you celebrating later?
If I don't make it possible for somebody to come behind me, then I'm not a true legend. Legends pave ways, and so that's what I'm here today, to pave ways and tell stories. If I can continue to build on the story that I'm trying to tell, the story of how you can the great American story, how you can go from the sidewalks, the concrete of Harlem, to the runways of Paris. That's what I'm here to talk about.
How does it feel to be celebrating this thing, particularly in this time?
I don't know. I feel celebrated. I hope everyone who looks like me feels celebrated. I hope y'all feel celebrated. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm really holding back the tears, to be quite honest. I think this Met Gala is the most special, and it's never happened. We don't know if it's ever going to happen again. So I'm ready just to go in and fellowship with all my people.
Who's at the Burberry table?
So Andre 3000, you just come in with the piano. Who else is there? I don't know. I had a lot of champagne. I'm ready to party.
Tell me who you're wearing.
I'm wearing Boss. Yes.
First Met Gala?
It's the first one. It's the debut. Yes. Crazy. I feel good. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's just wild to be here. Yeah.
And particularly for this theme, like, what do you think about the significance, particularly at this time?
For this to be my debut is a blessing. I'm so grateful. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, how I get this lucky. Yeah.
Where are you going after? Which after party?
Where am I not going? Where am I not going?
See you at 4 a.m.?
Yes, literally.
I know this dress has particular significance. Tell us how it came together.
Yes, my great-grandmother migrated from Texas to Los Angeles in 1917. 2 years later, she found herself in a portrait studio, and she took a picture with a garment that is a humbler version of this. And so I gave that to my friends at Prada, and they did a bedazzled version. So I'm really grateful to them because I get to salute her tonight. Yeah.
How does this moment feel to have this theme going, particularly with where we are in the country?
You know what? Black dandyism is about self-expression no matter who's looking. And so while this is really, really lovely and it's going to be fun and family inside, I think the core of the theme is it really doesn't matter because we're going to show up and show out no matter what. Yeah.
Are you outside later?
I'm outside later. I'll see you.
How long did you start working on this outfit, and what was the inspiration?
You know, this came together pretty quickly. I had worn Charles Harbison a few weeks ago for the junket for Running Point, and I just absolutely loved him. And so my stylist Erin Walsh was like, maybe he would do the Met gown, and so we're so lucky. And yeah, Marco Bassett, the jewelry, I've been wearing him for a while. So yeah, but it all happened pretty quickly this year.
Do you have a second look for later?
Do I have a second look for later? I'm actually traveling back home for work tonight, so I'm leaving and then getting on a plane. But yeah.
Are we working on Running Point season 2?
Sorry, we're working Running Point season 2. Yeah, and this new show for Hulu. So they let me out for my writers have been really nice. They let me out for a couple days, but they're like, hey, you need to come back and be a writer. So
who inspired this look? What are you wearing?
This is Laquan Smith. It's all the way.
What is the significance of this theme to you, particularly at this time?
Well, as you know, what tonight is, the theme of it tonight is it's a perfect night for us. So, and it's a perfect time too, with all things going on. So I'm loving it.
What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody?
Hey, how you bringing Harlem tonight?
I am Harlem. What's up, baby? Yeah.
When's your queen coming?
Pardon? When the crew come, queen, she on her way. You know she late, fashion will be late, you know what I mean? It was amazing. I thought I was being pranked at first, and then I was just, when I realized she was serious, I was happy. And, she just recommended that I wore a black designer, so I decided to wear my own. So this is all designed by yours truly for the brand AUG. Check me out, Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Yes. Look at me. Look at the details. Very significant.
If you had one word to describe tonight's feeling, what would it be?
Black is back, baby.
Never left.
You're right. You're right.
What's the last thing that she stole from you?
She's a fucking thief, man. I don't know. But I'm gonna get her back though. I'm gonna get her back. She's a thief. She be stealing all my pieces, my favorite pieces, and I gotta go steal it back. So I don't remember. It's too much pieces to keep track, honestly.
I'm wearing Michael Kors, and I'm Josephine Baker.
Megan!
I'm going to the real party.
How you doing, beautiful?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Tell us who you're wearing.
I'm wearing Who Decides War. It's a designer couple that are based in New York, and I'm excited to be here. This is maddening.
How special does this theme feel, particularly right now in this country? The theme of tonight. How special does the theme feel to you?
It's extremely special. It's the kind of historical reckoning that's necessary for any type of true progress, and dealing with, the beauty of the dandy and how it's about this kind of self-interpretation. It's about redefining and defining of self-architecting, self-making. All of that is critical, and the intricacies of that are witnessed in the detail, in the superfine details of how we make ourselves from day to day, and to be in the most grand spaces. Yeah.
Who's at your table tonight?
I don't know. I'm not telling nothing.
Any after parties on your list?
I'm gonna do what has to be done, but I got to go to bed.
Also, I got to ask Woman in the Yard, because I love a horror. How are you feeling about response?
I'm excited. I'm super excited about. I mean, you know, Blumhouse and with an indie project like that, it's just beautiful to hear things that people are talking about and feeling from it. The themes that are explored about self, about maternity and motherhood, about you know, and some folks are just plain old scaredy cats, and that's fine too. But it's been a beautiful response. Yeah.
Who are you wearing? What inspired your look?
Tonight, I'm wearing Anna Corey for the jewelry. She's provided me with some beautiful bespoke pearls, diamond encrusted, very rare, very rare. And we know how to put a little flair in it, put it in the hair. You know, got a whole handful. Yes, indeed. And then Tom Brown has decided to dress me tonight.
What does this theme mean to you, particularly as a black man?
Man, it means a lot of things. It means being seen. It means inclusivity. It means creativity. And to be honest, enjoying this moment. You know, a part of history, a part of everybody saying, hey, we're here. We love our culture and we love to come out here and just do our thing.
Where are you heading for after party?
Shoot, I've heard Pharrell, Burna Boy is throwing some big heavy hitting parties. You know, I'll be probably going to Willie's party as well since it's already at my hotel. We'll be starting there, and we'll see where the night takes us.
What are you wearing?
You know what? Obviously, we're here at Black Dandy. Inspiration is everywhere. But my stylist and I, Women in Mica, there was a particular image of a black equestrian from the 1800s. Her name is Celica, that we looked at, and we were like, we were inspired by that. And I love that because I want to always have a touchstone. Also to let people know that, like, we've been here. Always. We're here. Always expressing ourselves. You know, the concept of a dandy is that there's freedom in that expression, right? Also because we didn't have the privilege. It's privilege to be dirty and not put together. So we always had to be put together, clean, nice. But we're going to take anything to the moon because we're excellent.
Did you take
Black excellence?
Did you come back from filming The Agency for this?
I haven't started filming, but we are in production.
Last one. I just need to know. I know. Look,
you see how like the little trees is covering us? If you see what my knees and ankles is doing, you know I've been standing up. I'm hosting a carpet this year, so I've been standing up since 3 o'clock.
Do you have a new respect for journalists?
Girl, baby, when I'm going to sneak some food out for you because the thing about it is I know you hungry. I've been holding my pee for the last 3 hours. I'm dying. I'm so crying.
I just need to know why Ruth Carter was the only one who could style you.
I mean, because one, you know I'm my own stylist. So I'm like, okay, if somebody is going to collaborate with me, it got to be somebody that is worthy, legendary icon. And who else other than the Ruth E. Carter? Do you understand? Her attention to detail is you. Listen, we were sneaking on this carpet regardless, whether I was invited or not. I was sneaking on this carpet. And if I wasn't, guess what?
Thank you.